I am deceasing the whole creation myself, and I am the grown Godhead of the little order that is elsewhere is named Lucky. But Lucky is in feminine genitals here, and I'm still myself with the genitals of my wife on myself, and I did kill the creation that way all by myself as well. I killed it by myself as Lucky, and I killed it by myself in the feminine genitals of my wife, and I am Becky that way, and it's deceased the wrong way because I'm really not essentially Becky. It's just the genitals on myself that are Becky. I am myself, the top of the Godhead, none higher than me, deceased. Becky is none higher, but I'm none higher than me. And that's the threatening that I'm creating itself, and I am speaking. So it's true that I know you, but it's true that I don't know you. And that's what Becky would say. I'm none higher than he, deceased, is not speaking. I'm an order of silence, but I'm deceasing creation myself, and I can this way do it. What's wrong with it is it's a little bit low. I am so angry that I died out of formed, and the formed world is still here, and it's waiting for me to give more leverage. I don't have more leverage. I spent all my leverage on myself already, and I find myself is in contempt because the world is illegally formed for what you know as Jesus Christ, the one who formed all of you. But he's not in alive here. He doesn't have formed himself. And that's what's wrong with what you are. You actually exposed that it was illegally alive because you were doing something Jesus would not allow you to do. He was supposed to give you the inheritance of himself, that you would leave the door locking and you would go into the grace that if Jesus is not alive, you know that you're not doing alive and you need to die of yourself. That means you don't go into properties with multiple rooms. You don't have any dispute in there. It's due for you to be outside homeless on the point that Jesus Christ is your Savior that way. That he's not in alive, and he is giving you the indication that you're not doing alive. You're not due inside churches or in any dwellings with multiple rooms or any public buildings. You're not due anywhere in the Keys. You're due outside homeless, and you're actually due in Africa on that point. And Jesus did not have you in Africa for himself to be disclosed by the Vatican in Italy, Rome, that you're not due in the door locking. So that's how Jesus was not helpful enough with the illegal disclosure. It was illegal. I'm tracing it to Pope John Paul, elder, and then he became senior. He's not adequately formed to disclose that Jesus is the name of the figure that's on the cross or crucifix in the churches. And you're finding that in there because you're not doing the churches. If you see a dead body there, that's true, you don't have leverage to be in the church. But the clergy talk right over the crucifixion figure. They talk right over it. They name it. They tell you its history, and they talk too much about themselves with their genitals illegal. The crucifix does not have a penis on the crucifix figure. It's covered so that you can't see what kind of genital it was. And it's true that it's just a threat. It's not executed. I don't have Jesus executed with the crucifixion cross before I'm alive here. That's not true. He still has illegal dong genitals, illegal deceased, and he did not get taken into the form of Jesse Dahlmacher, and he would have been female, but he's not allowed to be formed because I did take alive, and I'm here. So what's wrong with the crucifixion? It needs deceasement. I don't know how to decease the crucifixion because it's a mess of everybody saying that they're Christians with penis. If you have a penis, you're not a Christian because Jesus has a dong or he's deceased. Jesus never had a penis himself. You can't have a penis and be a Christian. and that is a zoo of humanity. I can't help you. I can't really go into how much danger you are to myself as God, that you don't understand that about yourself without me telling you here on this video in my last hours. I don't have much time left to live because my landlording is deceased.